I'm back home in Edmonton to declare my candidacy for Leader of the Liberal Party and Prime Minister of Canada.
It started right here in Alberta. Almost 2 months ago, former Bank of Canada and Bank of England Governor Mark Carney threw his hat in the ring to replace Justin Trudeau. Now, with a decisive first ballot victory for more than 150,000 Liberal supporters, he's headed for the top job. For Liberals in Alberta, it's a sign the party's appeal is changing.
It's an indication of how progressive Alberta is.
Edmonton Centre MP Randy Boissonneau had originally endorsed Chrystia Freeland. Now he is all in on rallying around Carney and even believes the Liberals could pick up seats in a province that's known for being a conservative stronghold.
I think it says that Canada's changing, that it's evolving, and that we have, a progressive consciousness in the West that maybe the rest of the country hasn't known about in Mark Carney.
Others who watch politics in Alberta aren't convinced.
Could any Liberal leader pick up seats in Alberta? That's such a tough question.
Political commentator Deirdre Mitchell-McLean notes that since Alberta reflexively votes Conservative, a lot of Liberal talent looks elsewhere in Canada when seeking a seat in the House of Commons.
When I look at someone like Chrystia Freeland, and I look at someone like Mark Carney, both people who could do extremely well representing Alberta and representing Alberta in Ottawa, they're going to have a much more difficult time getting elected here because they're not running under a Conservative banner. And, that's something that we in Alberta should really try and think about, because we're sending our fantastic people out of the province.
There were no public well wishes offered by Alberta Premier Danielle Smith. She took to X to call for an election as soon as possible. In his victory speech, Carney made it known that he hasn't forgotten his Edmonton roots, citing his family, his teachers, and his hockey coaches as inspiration. But whether or not he gets a mandate to lead those people, only an election can tell. Sam Brooks, CBC News, Edmonton.